Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
Welcome back
How's it?
to Tabletop Beer Dungeons and Dragons. It's a
Woo.
It's a stream where we stream Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
We're on session 10 now.
Yes.
So we've done 10 of these.
This is the 10th. We've done 9 of them.
Yeah, this would be the 10th.
Is that like 20 hours worth of content?
Approximately, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're practically family with anybody who watches this now. So you can just, I wear a size medium shirt for Christmas coming up. So
Might just
We
be
pretty much-
family.
Yeah, we're the ones watching our own stream.
yeah, I
So
know it's true. So I'm talking to you guys.
Shane, stop talking for a second. I'm trying to listen to Shane on the stream that I'm watching.
All two
Oddly,
of us
he
who are
looks-
watching.
looks exactly like you.
Quick recap. Last time everybody got out of Ruinwood. That was a couple days of no food or water or rest. Everybody was dealing with exhaustion. And shortly after you guys got out of Ruinwood, you took a quick... Well, not a quick. You guys camped for a night. Rested up. Ate some food. Got all your energies back. Lost your fatigue, unfortunately. And entered.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, for me.
For you.
While you guys were camping, one of you noticed, I believe it was Matcha, noticed the wall a few hundred yards away through the trees. After everybody was rested up, healed up, you all went in. It ended up being an abandoned city, or what appeared to be an abandoned city. Shortly after you walked in, an alarm went off, essentially, and you guys were met with this couple standing right up here. And I believe Orion asked if you could get through, and that's when everything crapped on my end, and I couldn't do anything else, so that's where we left off.
Are you all right? You seem to have been standing there for a number of weeks, just silently, sentinel.
Let's find. So, you ask if you can get through, and the male of the two. Well, hold on. Where did we leave off? You guys rolled some stealths, right? Let me look back at that.
We did.
Probably me.
There's some
I
athletics.
thought like all of us succeeded except for Orion.
Oh, well, I had a 6.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's a fail
Three
also.
of them, 3 failed. Yes.
No, I think that's fine for a Dragonborn. Like, I'm a dragon.
They're just like
I'm
walking
in
a
Dungeons
lane.
and Dragons. I belong here.
Just your friendly neighborhood dragon guy.
Can't have Dungeons and Dragons without dragons. And that's me. That's who I am. Rawr.
Roar. What's going on here? The male. Do you guys remember the pictures I showed you? I can show you pictures of these people again.
Sure.
Yeah.
Likely.
I think
Yeah,
that'd be good
throw
to
'em
see.
up there for the
Yeah.
stream for sure.
So
I just remember the lady was really beautiful.
this was the male.
Yep. Handsome man.
That's right, playing the guitar riff on his gun. I do remember that. Diddly diddly down.
And this is my boomstick.
And this is my bourbon.
Yes. Presenting her urine sample.
Yes.
With all
To show
3 of
that-
her fingers.
See, I am alive. I can still produce urine.
Can you do that?
Look at it. Smell it. It smells like urine.
Oh, she's not drinking enough water.
Smells like you're in trouble.
Hey.
Heyo.
Here come the dad jokes.
Man, I can't believe we don't have a huge audience for this stuff.
Right.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Unfathomable.
All right, so we asked if we could get through, and or we were going to stealth up to them and surprise them, or sneak past them, or what was the plan?
Hey, let us through.
If you don't, we'll just disappear again.
Yeah, I forgot why we were stealthing.
I'm
The
always
safe
We,
thing
we,
to do.
we weren't sure if they were a threat or not, I believe. Like, we heard some
Got it.
sounds in the distance,
Oh, yeah.
and we were trying to, like, assess if they were going to let us through peacefully or if they were going to try and fight us, in which case we have a bunch of people stealthed and ready to leap into action.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes all the sense.
Naturally, I rolled terribly on my stealth, so I'll do
Hold
the
on, guys.
talking
There's
for
music
now.
coming through.
Oh.
That's me.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was boss music or not.
Right?
Is it Sephiroth's theme? The One Wing Angel?
There's
Is it
Just,
punchy and fast paced, or is it just kind of slow and relaxing?
It seems slow and relaxing right now.
Okay, so probably not a boss fight.
I know.
Are you the only one who can hear it?
no, I hear it.
It's
I don't
also
hear it.
because I can hear dog whistles.
I think I muted the music. Is the
As
music
long as
too?
we don't find any med packs of ammo sitting around, we're good.
Ooh, it's just got magical.
All right.
Mm.
I did see a weird magical campfire around the corner. Like a save point of some kind.
Oh,
Hey,
Might not bode well.
Like a save point. The guy after you ask if you can get through, he's let me do something first. He says, it's been a long time since anybody's come through Ruinwood. How did you manage to get through there?
Oh, we have our ways. Masks and a bit of know-how. Asking the locals for directions has helped, certainly.
The locals?
and we
What
terrorized some farmer folk.
Did you say that?
No,
Okay.
I was just thinking it. I was thinking it.
Thinking it very hardly. A thought bubble pops up above his bush.
No. If anything, I'm trusting Orion to talk, since I'd probably screw it up.
and did we determine who is visible?
Yes.
I'm definitely visible.
Well,
I'm visible.
Yes, you
And I.
determined who is for sure visible, but you don't know who is maybe visible.
Mm.
The female reaches over and whispers into his ear, and he nods.
Would you like some urine?
He nods.
Taste it.
He says, "Do you carry a talisman of Xxon? Is that how you got through?"
Well, I don't even know what the hell that is.
I know not of such a talisman.
You can see her like kind of grasping onto his arm very tightly in anticipation.
Weird.
Have you been blessed by Xxon?
Perhaps. It may not be for us to know if Xxon is some great being of immortal standing.
Can I do a religion
Yes.
to see if I recognize the name?
Yes, you may.
Nope, never mind.
Dang, man.
You have never heard of Xxon before.
The atheist
actually
cleric,
also-
apparently.
Even my own god.
Yeah.
Why are we here?
Zahn did not show up to many parties.
Everybody can go ahead and roll perception.
I'm really good at this.
Yeah, you are.
Ooh.
Oh, apparently I am.
Ooh.
I was always the most perceptive among the gnomes. We're very perceptive people.
Draco continues to be a dimwit.
I'm still a dragon.
Can't hide, doesn't know anything. I'm just standing here on the tracks.
Zon, is that like a Zon Solo and the Wookiees?
Sounds like an 80s synth band.
Is that like a Xanadu with that workout lady in it?
So Finnegan, Orion, and Matcha, you can all see there are other people kind of hidden around the area. As far as
Is
you
one of them right next to Draco?
He's like, oh, hey!
Standing between his legs, like looking up at him.
So you've not been blessed by Zon, nor carry a talisman of Zon.
I assure you, we mean no harm, regardless. We mean only to pass through in quest for saving this world from impending doom.
What does the world have to do with anything? Zon has stopped blessing, and we need to get his blessing back. That was good. Good dialogue.
Nailed it.
C plus.
When
This
when
one
did
is
this
quite the silver tongue.
when did this change in Zon occur? How long ago?
The woman kind of leans in and whispers into his ear again. He says, "It doesn't matter. What impending doom are you trying to save the world from? And why should I let you through?"
Well, I figure, at the very least, if impending doom is on the horizon, it matters not what form it takes. It threatens us all the same. But if you must know, it comes in the form of many eyes watching. An evil rising far in the west that we were told by vision to snuff out.
Give me a diplomacy.
Okay. Would that be persuasion?
That's the one.
Yeah. 5th edition was my first edition, so I'm not quite.
I think diplomacy was 3-5 or maybe 4th. I don't know.
I think so.
Definitely 3-5.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Very persuasive.
It's the tangled hair and sticks on my clothes.
And the looming threat of a shillelagh.
Yeah.
That'll usually do it.
You speak very well. You make good points. Maybe we can help each other. The city is long and treacherous. It's a very far road through dark and dismal corners. But perhaps if you can help us find our favor in Zon, we will help you through the city.
Hey, does the train track just go through the whole city? I feel like we could just follow that.
Wouldn't be
So
that
now that
difficult.
we're working together, I got one question. Where'd you get
Bob's
that
got a
pretty
question.
little gun?
You play a mean gun riff.
Yeah. Why don't you just play Stairway to Heaven on that gun and get back to Zon yourself?
The best question yet.
It is.
These are all just things that Draco's thinking, by the way.
Okay.
He doesn't actually say it.
It's all inner monologue.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why he
I
has
need you-
such little perception, is because he's always distracted by his own thoughts.
I need you to know that I'm
Next
rooting
up.
for this guy's name to be Gunther, since it sounds like Guntar.
It is now.
So he's extended an offer to help each other.
Cool.
I would gladly offer aid myself, but of course I would like to discuss with my traveling companions to make sure it is aligned with all our best interests. We must move with haste, surely you understand.
I understand, but this is no place to make conversations with your comrades. We can lead you into our stronghold, and you can stay in a room there while you discuss, and we can make preparations from there.
This sounds agreeable. Thank you for lending me your ear.
And he gives like a hand signal and a whistle. And then some people start kind of popping up out of the thicket.
Oh.
We can do that too. And I whistle and our guys come out.
Nobody pops out. They all say it.
Here I am.
Around me. What do you do that they were here?
Draco just drops his like palm leaf. I was here the whole time.
Is that Ponch from Chips, by the way?
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
That one really got me. I'm like, oh, hey,
That's funny.
With the
Riding
orange
on a motorcycle.
shirt collar thing. Is
yeah,
that who you're talking about? Yeah.
yeah, the one that looks like Ponch from Chips, right?
Well, it's kind of zoomed out on my screen, so I couldn't really see.
Ah,
Because we all know who an 80s film star is or show star.
well, we're
Well,
all
we
old
should.
people here.
Mm-hmm.
Never watched it.
God damn it,
I
Layla.
know.
No.
Now you're all liars. As these others come out of their hiding places, they're dressed in very shabby looking armor. A lot of it looks like aluminum, kind of akin to like trash can armor, and which you would kind of assume would look like goblin armor. It's very crude, it's very makeshift. All of these people also have kind of like these sunken eyes. They all look very emaciated. They're very malnourished looking. Some of them have open sores on their face and arms and stuff like that.
Oh gods, when you popped out, I thought at first you were a Cybertruck. sorry.
Now the stream's going down for sure.
Yeah.
Damn it, Elon.
I would like to detect poison and disease to see if anything's coming off of them.
You don't detect anything
That's bits of flesh.
poisonous or diseases.
Why don't we just send them to meet Zahn and we'll just continue on the tracks?
Oh god.
There's not that many of them. They got crappy armor and they're already weak. Should be an easy match for us.
We could
Pretty brutal.
eat them.
Just
Also.
slaughter the village and move on.
That is always an
You
option.
are the barbarian.
Eh,
Are we the bad guys?
Were those
I would like to
goblins just
use-
trying to protect Ruinwood?
I would like to use minor illusion and do a big kind of like firework display as I come into view.
Okay.
I was also here.
Me the whole
It's-
time.
It is I, Zahn!
I want somebody to use the force to levitate me like C3PO in Ewok Village.
Sadly, Mage Hand can't lift you.
Just his shoulders shrug because he had a
Yeah.
hand under his arms trying to pick him up.
As you do your minor illusion and display, your flash goes off, and there's a few gasps, and this. Oops. Oh gosh. This one up here on the roof. Did that work? Yeah, that works. Okay.
Yeah.
Slips and falls off.
That'll teach him. Try to get
Yeah.
the
Hell yeah.
nuts.
And he lands kind of flat on his back and is just like convulsing and vomiting.
Well, hold on. Did I notice that he was slipping?
Make a perception check, I guess.
Okay.
It's kind of high up there at a steep angle, but you might be able to see him as he's like kind of falling down.
Apparently, I'm really good at this
Nice.
today.
Okay. Yes, you did see that he was
Okay.
falling.
I throw Mage Hand out to soften the fall.
Mage hand can only hold 5 pounds, 10 pounds,
I can hold
10.
10.
10 pounds. Okay.
So if I meet him
Double
early, oh, see, like that.
Okay.
Ah, you smashed my mage fingers.
Right.
They're just all like
Which one?
swollen and jagged, like jagged.
Can I cast Misty Step on someone else? Is that a thing? No, I don't think it is.
No.
I shot down my own idea there.
You can cast Misty Step to where they're falling, and then use your 2 mage hands.
That's not happening. I don't want to touch that gross guy. That's icky.
Yeah, he's convulsing.
That didn't work
And
out. All right.
vomiting. The female quickly runs up, and she's like kind of cradling him and shushing him, and she starts pouring the amber liquid from the glass into his mouth as he's like coughing and sputtering and seizing. And she's kind of uttering prayers, and all the while, the gentleman playing the riff on his gun is kind of just glaring at the wizard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did such a clumsy fool get up on that roof to begin with? Question mark. It's a
I'll
question
rush
that I
over.
said out loud.
I'll rush over and offer a good berry in my hand. I have medicine. This may ease his burden.
Do you like make
Hold
a
out
beer in your
the-
hand, or was it in a bag, or how does that?
Yeah, it would have been like in like a little side pouch, and I
Okay.
would have pulled it out. I think I have 4 right now from last session.
Yeah, you gave us all one.
Yeah, I have
thought.
5 left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She's a little wary of you, and as you step up, so does this gentleman, and he kind of meets you there. He says, "I have no use for your medicine. You have been blessed by Xxon." And he looks and points at the wizard. He says, "That is proof right there."
Right. The wizard.
I don't know if
Well-
I'd call that wizard a blessing.
I'm gonna distance myself from the wizard a little bit.
Put your hands
I'm
up.
gonna
I don't
cast
even-
minor illusion again.
I just met this guy.
know this asshole.
God.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion again, and around my feet, fog just builds. Right, I've been blessed.
This is where you say,
I am Xxon.
Xxon."
I am
Hey,
Zon,
I am
grandfather of Kal-El.
With your powers combined, I am Captain Xxon. As
So they
he's
turned
kind
down
of-
the Goodberry.
Yeah,
then?
and as he's kind of not really berating, but kind of aghast, the woman says, "Alden, he's passing." And you can just see him like frothing at the mouth and His eyes are just kind of bulging, and the gentleman just turns and kind of emotionlessly just shoots the guy in the head and just ends it.
That's one way to deal with that.
How many bullets does he have left? I still think we should take him out.
At that point, I'm gonna put my hand on the hilt of my sword. That way I'm ready.
I'm gonna chime in and I'm gonna say, good. Weak people like that do not deserve to live.
He just looks and says, "You see why we need Zon's blessing back. He's taking life from us. He's taking the vitality from our village. And we need his talisman."
Do I
Maybe
gather?
You should move.
I always wanted to play rifle guitar. I'm not leaving without that thing.
Rifle guitar does
Imagine, like,
sound
a
awesome.
90s Mountain Dew commercial. Just doing a kickflip with a rifle guitar.
So do we get the sense that they're all like starving and hungry, or are they just kind of subsist on something besides food?
They look very malnourished, and yeah, very emaciated. They do have.
They rotting.
No,
Yeah, they're not like.
they don't have disease, so
But they don't have health either.
right.
Yeah.
Do I gather that this guy is intentionally ignoring other solutions? Like maybe he's the one that's like sort of peddling this almost crazed religion of like needing Zon's blessing.
You're thinking
at the
like
detriment
M.
of,
Night
like, other
Shyam-
people.
You're thinking like an M. Night Shyamalan type thing.
Yeah.
He was the ghost the whole time.
I'm just wondering, like it feels like he's kind of the one who's kind of pushing for Zon's blessing, and maybe he's like explained it to the other people as like that's why they're sick when that's not actually the case, and maybe he knows the reason. You know what I mean? Do I get
You can roll
maybe
an insight.
something there? Yeah. 16.
You
Good
feel
insight.
like he's very passionate about what he's talking about, and like he's definitely afraid for himself and his people.
Okay.
You don't
And
suspect
what was-
any like malice on his behalf besides, he's
Got it.
very much like focused on this talisman and his god.
And what was his name? The woman had said it a second ago.
Alden.
Alden, I must protest in your very rash acts against those who would have benefited from medicines that I offer. Believe me, I feel as though sometimes the gods do not act so directly as a blessing. Sometimes they put medicines and good tidings in your path. Perhaps us arriving here is a blessing from Zon all its own.
Go
Mm.
ahead and give me another. What was that? That was not diplomacy.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. The Prince of Persuasion.
Oh,
Oh, and the good rolls end.
He just does this.
you are.
Four. I grab his finger and start like pushing it back down. No.
Zon has given us the life, the water, and everything we need to survive. We have lost all of his talismans, and therefore we've lost his blessing. We can't have any food. We don't have any more clean water. How are we supposed to live? We can't get to the other side of the city ourselves. It's too dangerous. My people are too weak. I'd go, but then they'd have no leader, and they would crumble.
Where did you last see the talismans?
Yes, Matcha.
What's that danger you speak of? Like, I feel like that should be important, or is that what we're going to discuss with the stronghold? We kind of got distracted.
Circle back to that. Yeah, that's all.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced I want to go in this stronghold with this guy anyway if he's just murdering people.
Right.
If I stub my toe on the way in, I don't want to get shot.
Don't stub your toe.
Looking more and more like we should. Looking more and more like we should just take him out.
Yeah, he's lame. Put him down.
If we
Could have
help
saved a good
guide
20
these
minutes if you
people
guys just
out.
listened to me.
Anybody know what the talisman of Xxon looks like?
I think that's where Orion was getting to.
We don't accidentally have one of those, right?
One of those.
I don't.
Oops, it was
One of
my
those-
pocket.
One of those breathing apparatuses.
Yeah.
Shaped like a mask you wear on your face.
Just like all through an hour before you got to the city.
It's just a torch. It's just a torch.
It's
Pull out
a
torch.
really
You
rare,
have the talisman.
it's a really rare blue mushroom that we found in the forest.
We haven't seen a talisman of Zon in over a week. We have several, but they've stopped working. We can't go any further to explore in the city because there's too much
Xxon
danger.
sounds like he sucks.
So what is the danger then?
Again, this is no place for idle chatter. Let's go
Oh,
into.
I've got this one. Danger is like when you're in a situation where you could be harmed.
Mm.
This
That's
is
what
one of
danger
those.
is. Yes.
Could
Glad I
we,
could
could
help.
we just go in the damn stronghold already and figure out what we gotta do to get this damn Zon thing figured out?
There's a
I'm not
dam.
sure if I trust these guys though.
Yeah, me neither.
They're all weak. One swing from my
will-
sword will take
How
them
about-
down.
How about Finnegan
On
goes
the-
into the stronghold and the rest of us wait outside?
Problem.
Who's Finnegan?
Can
I think you
roll an
mean
insight on
Zon.
lady?
Why does he think I have the blessing of Xxon? Did we hit on that yet?
Because you helped him kill that guy?
You did magic.
Wait.
So he must equate Zon to magic or something.
Or people falling off roofs.
I did not.
It's the first time we had someone fall off a roof in a week.
Like I
All right,
said,
so we-
Xxon sucks.
All right, so we going in the stronghold then?
Well, do you guys want to just flip a coin 50-50? Heads, we kill them. Tails, we go in the stronghold? Because it seems like
Oh.
we're pretty split on this.
Oh,
Or are we just joking
it
about
sounds
killing
like
them?
it sounds like he's offering
I'm
us
serious about
passage
killing him.
through here, and we can
Why
help
don't
them get to the other side of the town or whatever, so they can.
Why don't we just,
Out of this
you
shithole.
just, if you want that gun, Justin, just offer to get it in exchange for helping with the Zon situation.
Oh, the diplomatic approach.
Yeah, that could work.
Wow.
I'm a little bit curious to see where this whole Zon situation goes. Because it could be related to what this, old lady vision thing was that we're trying to chase down, right?
Didn't her name also start with a Z?
I don't remember.
Zeroth.
Zeroth.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
look. I guess
So
that
maybe
could be
it's,
an X, but
Yeah, so there could be some connection here between Zon and Zeroth. And
this is getting zany.
so maybe this is why, this looming threat in the West exists. And so this might provide some clues.
I'm convinced. Let's go to the stronghold.
All right, but if we
Cool.
die, I'm not going to forgive you.
That's all right.
I'm gonna
Ooh,
haunt you.
the stronghold.
I'm gonna haunt your ghost.
And I cast a minor illusion to make it look like I'm just floating along as we walk without touching the ground.
Before he starts leading you away, he says, I must know, are any of the others touched by Zon before we go?
I
We
never have
don't
been
know
touched by anyone.
that's been touched by Zon.
In
I've
what
been
way?
told not to say.
It sounds like a daytime soap opera touched by something.
Yes.
What does it mean to have been touched by Zon?
We don't encourage the touching of priests on
Zon
people.
is very well known for his gift of fire. Do any of
Ooh.
yours have?
And,
I can
and at
breathe
that moment, I
fire.
do a minor illusion of fire with my staff.
Well, I can breathe fire.
And then everyone else like gasps again, and then you do hear other voices kind of beyond where you guys are standing, kind of more in the back, also gasping.
And then a thud.
I'm dropping them like flies.
You guys want to see me remove my thumb?
Wilhelm screams. Fire
Sure.
is not my way.
Not me.
Nope. No fire here.
Yes, never heard of it.
My last name happens to be McFirespit. So take that information for what you will.
Holy shit, you're McFires. I think that's the first time I heard your last name.
Legitimately, that is what his name is.
Yeah, Draco McFirespit.
We traveled like a month so far together.
Yeah, I think he's from one of the Scottish clans.
Yep.
Do you know Jerry? Yeah. Do you know Jerry McFirespit?
I went to college with him.
He was my neighbor.
It used to be.
But he's not a
McFire.
rapper.
Used to be McFire, yeah, but then he was a really good rapper, so he earned the name Firespit.
Yep.
I can't wait.
Yeah. So can I just like blow a flume of flames straight up into the sky
Sure.
to impress them?
You
I like
can.
that we're all just showing off. Did you say fire? Whoa! Look what I can do.
After you do
Oh.
that, the woman stands back up and like grasps his arm again, and she's like very clearly shaking, and her eyes are wide, and he's trying to like calm her down. He says, "Very well. We'll take you to a stronghold."
Good.
That was the most evil sounding good.
But I want that lady's glass of urine to drink on the way there.
We learned something new about Draco today.
I can't do that flame again unless I replenish my burning saliva.
Your urine supply?
I need uric acid.
The two,
I need uric acid to make the flames happen.
these two here come over and pick up the dead body, and they together carry it. They're both very weak and struggling and almost dragging the body, but they're kind of carrying it between the two of them. And you guys all they start leading you this way.
So now are they assuming that both Draco and I have been blessed by Zon?
You believe that is the case because they didn't really address it. They just looked impressed and amazed and a little terrified.
Good.
So you like killed one of their people, and now they're like honoring you.
That's right.
These
You
are
guys,
not right.
you
in
guys
the
just need to
head.
get on my level. I'm very diplomatic.
As you guys are walking up the tracks, you kind of veer to the right a little bit, and as you guys are going, more people are kind of falling in behind and to the sides around you, so you're kind of being caravanned to the stronghold.
I give him the parade wave.
How close am I to Ace while this is happening? I'd like to whisper something to Ace.
Okay, you can go ahead and do that.
Just why don't you take kind of the high road and watch over us while we make this trek? It's getting a little crowded.
Yeah, have they spotted Ace yet?
Yeah, she stepped out over here.
Stepped out.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
we lost our advantage.
Right, I shouldn't have whistled. Sorry, guys.
Is Paunch riding his motorcycle next to us?
Sean went
Yeah.
"Batarang!"
Giving the thumbs up while he nods his head.
Zach mad at me now. He left.
Mm-hmm.
Really trippy.
All right. So we're on our way to the stronghold, huh?
Yes. It's very
All
I
right.
really
quiet.
hope it's just like
Yeah, it's very quiet.
Yeah, I hope it's an actual stronghold and not a stronghold.
Made out of
cardboard
cans.
boxes.
It's just that the crowd around us like now comes and collapses in and gives us big hugs. It's a real stronghold.
When they whisper in our
Welcome.
ears.
Just like that tabletop beard balm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Stronghold.
strong
Good
hold.
stronghold. That's
Yeah.
wow.
Yep.
Dragon's
Well
hole.
done.
Yes.
Yep. And
Wow.
if you're one of the 4 people watching the stream right now, you can find that on our website,
And what's that website, Jason?
tabletopbeard.com.
Alex, you get a promotion
Okay.
for working that into the stream.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Gets to
He's now level
up.
4.
Level 17.
Oh, I am definitely going to work on this.
Hey guys, I have fire too now.
Right? In fact, I have a lot
It
of
just
things.
turns into like a starry sky silhouette, just like floating through walls.
Yeah, have you ever heard of this thing called the sun?
He is now Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, good call.
As you guys are walking
All right, so
through
we're
the city,
walking along the thing here.
the
Okay.
buildings start getting taller. There's less trees, and the city's still pretty overgrown, but it's getting less and less. You can see like further into the city there are some skyscrapers and like ruins of other skyscrapers. There's several different alleyways, and it looks like they've kind of created their own road system, I guess, through different alleyways, through broken down buildings and things like that. But there is like a wall with a wooden door. Yeah, there's a little secret knock. They go, "Shh! Don't listen." I'm just kidding. But there's
I
like
listen.
there's a knock at the door, and it opens, and they see Alden and his female companion, and they see kind of what's going on, and they get wide-eyed, and Alden murmurs something, and they let all of you in. It's a very like shabby stronghold. It's a lot of buildings, like kind of like old sheet metal holding up the walls, and like patchwork. And Alden leads you not very far into the stronghold. You can
Is
see.
it-
Go ahead.
Is it like an empty warehouse with buildings in it?
No, it's,
Right.
it's like a small portion of a metropolis city, kind of walled in.
Okay, there's no ceiling to it.
No, not the stronghold. No.
Okay, I was thinking we were in the building. My bad.
Not yet. No. No.
Okay.
And so like you're there's like walls around like a sectioned off part of a ruined city,
Mhm.
and you do get led to a small building. You can see kind of a couple blocks over there is what looks like a really old like cathedral, but that's kind of the highest point nearest to you. You get led, like shortly after you get through the doorway, you're led into a small building, and a lot of the people kind of break off, but Alden and a few of the others walk you to the building, and they kind of usher you in. He says, "I know that this is a lot to ask, but I need you to decide quickly if you're going to help us. If not, you can go back through Ruinwood, but you cannot go through my city."
I'd like to see you try and stop us, by the way.
Yeah.
We got fire. I don't know. We just showed you that we got fire, so.
What typically happens to those blessed by Zon?
They get to life. He says, "We're falling out of Zon's blessing and we're dying like flies."
How did you fall out of Zon's blessing?
says, I don't know. We've found several talismans over the past few years, and we've not found any. And without a talisman, we have no blessing from Xxon.
What does your talisman look like?
I need to know that I can trust you before I show you Xxon or Xxon's blessings. Or his talisman.
I mean, we just watched you shoot a guy in the head and didn't call the cops, so.
We're basically,
trustworthy.
yeah, we're basically accomplices to murder. We're all in this together now.
Until I know I can trust
What happened
you.
with the body, by the way? Did we
They
ever?
led it further into the stronghold area.
Yeah, the
Oh, okay.
2 people came and picked it up and carried it.
And I give Vor a side eye, and I'm just like, make sure you carefully inspect any food they give us later.
Little Soylent Green action.
Because if it's not that guy that we're eating, I wouldn't eat it.
Oh, you
They
went a different
clearly,
way.
they clearly don't have fresh meat around here.
Alden says, until I know I can trust you, I have to leave guards surrounding. I'm going to give you an hour to discuss, and then I'll be back. And he just kind of turns and walks away and shuts the door. And he leaves you guys in... Oops. Don't do that.
Okay.
I clicked the wrong mouse. Now I have the right mouse.
Is it ABC mouse?
That's the right mouse. Oops. Why is the map so
.com.
small?
Oh, they gave us the suite.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Where are the
That's
guards?
neat.
They're outside.
We can't control the token.
Well,
Probably
you
not
don't-
very
You don't
big.
need it.
Oh, I want to walk around.
I'm just kidding.
I don't need it.
I want to see if there's any secret treasure chests in here.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, give me just a second. I gotta reassign all that then. It's
Isn't
weird.
there a way that you can just move the tokens from one map to another?
Well,
You created
there
a
is.
token for every map, didn't you?
Well, I copy and paste the tokens onto them, and that was working in the beginning. But then there was the Roll20 update, and so I don't know if that. Oh my God, what is happening now?
Right, I thought you could like right click or something on the map when you choose it, and then you can select what characters in the journal show up.
Oh, I don't know. Probably.
So what do you guys? What's the plan, guys?
I think we tell them
Are
we're
we
going to help them,
locked
but
in
we don't
here?
really have to.
I'm
So
right.
So they gave us remind me, they gave us an hour to just talk about if we're going to help them or not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
They
what
haven't told
exactly
us
are we
anything
helping
else.
them with?
right.
He won't
They
show
haven't.
us what we got to do, but I say, yeah, let's agree to help them until we figure out what they want, and then we can either just bail or help them.
What are we helping with?
We
Yeah.
don't know.
We'll just say,
finding
you
a
know,
talisman of Xxon in the dark parts of the city.
Well,
so
if
they
don't even
want
know-
us to go look in
Why
the
don't
city
we?
for a talisman.
Why don't we just move them out of this city?
How many are there? Like, could we have guesstimated the population of the city walking through it and whatnot? Like, is it a large population?
Yeah, give me
Few hundred?
Yeah, give me perception as you guys are walking through the city. Again, you weren't very far into it, so
That's more like it.
Right. With the
Hey,
with an estimation of
Twinsies.
the buildings we saw and the foot traffic caused.
Specifically, could I have heard what he, what Aldrin murmured to the people when he walked into the stronghold?
okay, let's see. Perceptions here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. We are missing Draco.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
He didn't perceive
It's-
that he
it's
was
gonna be like a
supposed to be
3
perceiving
anyway.
something.
Hey, how about that?
Oh.
It's not bad.
You guys should be able to move your tokens now.
I'm gonna stand by the door.
I'm gonna stand closer to the door.
And Finnegan's apparently gonna ride on my shoulders
Yep. Piggyback.
Masha, you estimated that you saw probably 30 people. So there could be more than that. And then
Right, but no more than 300 then.
you
Is there anything
Probably.
of value in this room?
probably not. There's a pitcher of water.
Is it
I
actual
thought-
water or is it that lady's piss?
It's
Yeah.
actual
And I thought
water,
they said-
but it's cloudy. It's very cloudy and murky.
Maybe
Oh,
Yeah, I
don't
thought they
touch
didn't have any
that.
clean water.
They did not have clean water.
Do we have big plastic cups to drink out of?
And Orion, when he was murmuring to him, he was basically just giving him direction to warn the rest of the city that there's outsiders coming in and that they would be staying in such and such plot, like this building.
Is that the name of the building? Is
Yeah.
such and such plot?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
There was a sign, S&S plot.
I like it.
Checks out.
Are we being guarded?
Yes.
Is
Until-
it a
until he can trust you? Trusts you.
is it a wooden door or a cloth door?
It's a wooden door.
They
Are
know we
we
can
locked
burn it,
in?
right?
No, it's not even
Are
like,
we-
it doesn't even really fit the frame very well. There's like light coming in above and below it.
Oh, okay. So you could probably just punch it open if you needed to. Okay.
Yeah, it's very
Do
Can
we
I-
get?
shackled. It's more like a shack than a building. Kind of like old rusty sheet metal. There's a few holes in the wall where like rust has eaten away at old sheet metal and.
Is there a window?
No, but there's a few like small, probably like grapefruit-sized holes around, so you could look out
Can
if
I
you wanted.
see outside?
Yeah.
Ugh.
When you stick your eye to it, somebody sticks a finger in and pokes it.
Oh my god.
Oh man, roll reflex or dexterity.
You can roll a perception if you want to, as you're looking out there.
Can I roll a perception and see if it appears there's any activity going on outside the room that we're in, like through the doorway?
Yeah.
Why are they stacking a bunch of wood against this building? Where's that torch coming from?
Smell gasoline?
Right, another 18 for Draco.
Hell yeah.
It's very
Probably,
quiet.
probably the best
outside the
dragonborn in our
building.
party.
Of all the dragonborns in this party, you're the best.
You are the
Most
best.
perceptive.
Yeah, it's very quiet outside the building. There's the guards are very quiet. The whole town just kind of seems like the energy is just very down. There's not, you can't even hear anything like far away. Like there's no, like you would imagine hearing in a small village or anything like that. It's just almost silent.
They're all worried about getting shot.
Are there any books or anything here that I can rummage through?
There's some old like fiction and stuff. There's no,
Field and Stream.
yeah, highlights. There's a see and find at the back.
It's like
Or
a
look and
dentist
find.
office.
Nice.
People magazine
it's not,
and Field
it's
and
not
Stream.
filled out yet.
An old episode of Stuff Magazine. Old issue of Stuff Magazine.
But nothing that would actually give us any more insight on Xxon or why these people are here.
No, there's no.
Like-
there's nothing here.
Why stay here if they have to have this blessing just for it to be habitable?
Draco, when you did roll your perception and you're kind of listening and looking around, you noticed that at this on the ceiling in two spots there's like glass orbs that are, yeah, they're not really doing anything. It's just weird, and out of place almost. They're clear.
Okay.
Does he share that with us?
I don't know.
Do you share that with us, Draco?
Yeah.
Or do you
Yeah,
just
pointed
keep
out
that stuff?
to everybody. By the way, not sure if you noticed, but look at them orbs up there.
Yeah,
When,
yes. I'll do. Can I do an Arcana check on those
Sure.
orbs? Great.
They are not magical.
Oh yes, those orbs. They are interesting. Not magical, but interesting.
What other skills are there? Any?
Well, how high are they?
What's that? They're on.
How
The,
high
they're,
are they?
they're mounted on the ceiling.
What is that, like 12 feet, right?
No, like probably like 7 feet.
I asked
reach
one of
up.
Draco's
the,
like ducked
yeah.
down. No wonder he noticed them.
I asked one of the taller guys to kind of see one up close.
Just take one. Draco can.
I'm only 5 feet. I
Oh,
can't
then Draco. Ask Draco to grab one.
Right? That's what I was like. What are you tall guys? Can you help
Yeah,
me
I'll
out
reach up.
here?
I'll just reach up and grab one and just present it to everybody.
Okay, when you grab it, it doesn't come off the ceiling.
The whole building moves. He grabs the whole building and presents it
There's
to
like a
us.
cylinder around it, and it's kind of affixed into it.
So is
A
it
light
like a
bulb.
solar tube?
Yes. What is the? What are the other skills? Is there like? Not history. That wouldn't be. Maybe history.
I
would.
have history.
Yeah, let's do history.
Or investigation?
Investigation
Insight?
is what I use. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I can do history. Is that what you're looking for?
Let's do either. Whatever you guys.
I'll do
prefer.
investigation.
There, history.
God,
S-
worst
suddenly-
Dragonborn PI on the planet.
Suddenly a 90s ad starts to play on a tube TV in the background. It's Fushimi!
Finnegan, you are able to identify them as light bulbs.
As light bulbs.
Ooh.
Ah,
Oh,
Mm.
yes, not magical. Those are light bulbs.
Hmm.
And they are not lit.
Go ahead.
They are not lit.
Orien's gonna take a moment, since the room is somewhat dark, and find a little dark corner and stare into the sort of transparent cube at the top of his staff and try and ritual cast augury to ask whatever powers that be if it would be a good idea to seek out a blessing from Zahn or not. And this is the spell that's basically like good, bad, or both.
And what was
Oh, it's the magic 8-ball spell.
Yeah,
yes.
That's
What
right.
were
I
the
remember.
words again?
it's wheel or woe. Wheel is good, woe is bad, and then
Wheel
you could
and
say
Wheel
both.
and woe.
Yeah.
Woe is bad, wheel is good. And what are you asking? If it's a good idea to accept a blessing from Zahn?
Well, to seek a blessing from Zahn. So yeah, more or less.
Your 8-ball lands on woe.
Told you guys Zahn is a dick. I called it.
I believe these people's faith may be misplaced in their god. Zahn may not be what they expect them to be.
Also, based on what I know about light bulbs, do they run on electricity here, or is there some alternate form of power?
You do see wires running from each fixture, so you would assume electricity.
So is the talisman like a car battery?
Perhaps.
It's just a big generator.
Yeah, that probably cleans their water, runs their refrigerator, so they got food.
Yeah.
Give them light
I
bulbs.
wonder if this Zahn is any way related to the god I'm familiar with, Durasil.
That was great, by the way.
I'm Finnegan Magefellow, and I approve this joke.
That's right.
I'm not
So,
sure where the rest of you stand, but
So-
personally, I would like to help them, and maybe help them uncover exactly why Zon would be bad for them.
So
You're gonna
when
Perhaps I could help them.
You want to blaspheme their god?
Not directly.
Okay. so hearing Orion give kind of like, oh, Zon not great. Trigger something for me in religion. I rolled a 21.
Ooh.
Is there anything else that I might know about Zon, that I may have heard about Zon?
You have
Aside from apparently fire.
Yeah, you've never heard of Zon before today. Though
Yeah.
the brief interactions you've had with Alden and the female and the other group, they seem very, like, it seems like a very archaic religion, kind of ritualistic and almost cultish.
Okay.
But it doesn't, yeah, they don't seem to thrive on malice like a typical cult would. But yeah, it's definitely it comes across as a very like archaic religion.
I'm gonna guess that no one's ever heard of Zon besides these guys.
Seems like a fair guess. And then these light bulbs and the electricity and stuff. This is like ancient technology? Like this is old stuff?
Yes, at this point
Okay.
in the timeline, this is ancient technology.
Okay. So yeah.
So is it possible that Zon is like some kind of a electrical like golem or something, like a elemental or something like that?
Well, based on the fact that I did so well in religion and I don't know that, I'm not sure how you would stumble upon that.
Is it is
He's
there
holding the
any
light bulb above his head.
is there any like throughout like our travel through this village to the stronghold, did any of us spot like any depictions of Zon, like illustrative? Did it look like they were worshiping him, or was there like
Not that
statues of him or anything
no,
like that?
but you didn't come in very far. You guys kind of like came through the gate and then took kind of the first right, and then there was just like a small building. There's definitely more to the village further in, but you guys, yeah,
And
you
are
guys
we
didn't
just-
go very far.
Then are we just like across the street in this building from the main building?
You guys are a few blocks away from like the cathedral that was further in, and yeah, you guys are probably a block and a half away from where you came into the village, the stronghold village.
Okay.
So
I was
okay.
waiting to see the talisman to see if we could piece together what the Zarn is,
Yeah, discern.
or whatever, with the talisman, maybe with the symbols on it, or what
A
the
plus and a
talisman
minus.
is. Yeah, just straight 9-volt battery.
Based on everything that we've put together, I say we help these people, but we need to let them know that Zon has abandoned them.
Did you said there was like a guard or somebody standing outside the room, right?
Yeah, he told you that you guys, until he can trust you, you guys would be under guard.
Can
So
we
there's a
invite
handful.
this guard in, or invite them in to talk to them about Zon and maybe try to get more information? Is that an option?
Do you stick your head out and go, do you have a moment to talk about Zon?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'd like to like see if we can ask them some questions and get an indication as to who Zon is, why he might have disappeared, and because I feel like we're just kind of shooting in the dark here as to what we might end up having to do.
Yeah, if you, it is, like, the door is not, like, latched hard, but you can't just push it open. So, but as
Bang on
you're,
it.
yeah, as you're trying, somebody on the outside says, "What are you doing?" Except it's
You do
more
the
like
secret
a,
knock, like,
"What are you doing?" Very weak and kind of meek.
Yeah.
We're not prisoners here.
Can we bribe him with a ration, maybe, if he doesn't want to talk? Or I guess let's invite him in and see if he can wants to talk first, and then
Draco
maybe
being so diplomatic.
bribe him with a ration.
Some ale.
Or a
He
punch to the face.
That's a good bribe. I remember you
There it
got me
is.
you got me to eat a lot of burgers at one point in our life
Yep.
with those kind of threats. I do remember that. Burger or a punch?
As you're kind of inviting him in to talk, he looks very afraid. And he says, no, I can't.
No, you can talk. You're doing it right now.
Would you talk for a Scooby snack / ration?
Are they someone not letting them eat? They don't seem to want to take our help to offer them
He
nourishment.
looks kind of longingly at the ration you're offering, but no, it would be an affront to Zahn. And Alden gave me specific orders not to speak to you.
Well, Alden's not here
You guys
now,
are
is he?
brainwashed. Yeah.
Say you're who do you gonna listen to? Your tummy or Alden? Hmm? What's your tummy telling you right now?
You can
That's what Draco's saying?
audibly,
Mhm.
you can audibly,
Okay.
yeah, you can audibly hear his stomach growl, but he's
Yeah.
resisting, and he just closes
Yeah.
the door and re-latches the outside of it. He says, "Don't
Oh,
talk to me
man.
anymore.
Mm,
I'll go get
Do I
Alden
get
if
the
I have
sense-
to."
Do I get the sense that they can hear us pretty clearly talking from outside?
Probably, yeah, because it's just very thin walls and.
Then I'll kind of motion for everyone to kind of gather around, and I'll try and talk in a really hushed voice and say,
This is good rations.
These are the best rations I've ever had.
Oh, I'm so full right now from eating just half of one of these.
I guess I'll just throw the rest away.
Oh, well, there's a little bird outside. I bet it would want some of this.
I'll just put it in this pitcher of water.
This burrito is filling.
they already
Something that
seem
smells really
convinced that Finnegan is blessed by Zahn. And now Draco too. Perhaps in this hour of time we might have been blessed by Zahn's presence and told where to
Oh,
find
yes,
another
yeah.
talisman. Perhaps we could tell them another talisman lies just further up the road and trick them into leading us where we want to go, while also freeing
Oh.
them from Zahn's grip.
I got
like that
this.
plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do a grand illusion and claim to have gotten a revelation. It's a good plan.
I'll stand by with to catch anyone that falls from high perches.
Yes, let them die.
As you guys are,
Should they fall
walking-
onto your staff?
As you guys are walking through to get to the building, you see a big chalkboard that says 7 days without falling off the roof, and somebody's erasing it, putting
A
zero.
real problem here.
Got a sad face on it.
Days since roof death.
That's what all they mutter.
0.
Clear the board.
I think they just call
someone
them
fell
roofies here.
again.
All right. So with that said, I'll walk over to the door and just knock on the door.
Like it.
Yep.
So, is nobody there anymore?
Nobody's answering.
Hello. We've come to a decision. Are
How
you
long have
there?
been in?
You guys have probably been here about 20-25 minutes.
Plenty of time to eat delicious rations.
If you've come to a decision, I'll go get Alden.
Yes, do that.
Tell him not to forget that rifle guitar.
Yep.
Tell him not to forget the rifle guitar.
About 4 or 5 minutes later, let me find my J.R.R.
Just
Tolkien's
enough time
here.
to finish a ration.
And J.R.R. Tolkien's. Nice.
Alden walks in by himself.
Okay, then step out of the
All
way.
right.
Yeah,
Come on in, Alden.
unlatches the door and steps in. Says,
Hmm.
I've been informed that you've come to a decision, so will you help us? He looks kind of shaky and a little sweaty in anticipation.
So, as I start to speak, yes, we've spoken and we've decided, and then I do a minor illusion and smoke and fire engulfs me, and I go, Zon says the talisman is near. It is near. We shall help. We are messengers of Zon. And then the flames settle down. And, oh my! What just happened? We were going to help you, but I feel something interrupted.
Give me a deception.
No.
What if we all really believed it? Would it be
Yeah.
Start clapping.
Oh,
Damn.
Dude, I mean, sorry.
Can I like aid it anyway and be like, oh, that's never happened before. What is this?
Amazing, a revelation.
Can I say because I can do a lightning strike also. Could I try to do like a controlled lightning strike on the light bulb and try to power it a little bit to kind of say that Zon is, here with us or something?
After
Is Zon in the room with us now?
Yes.
Zon?
Yes.
I bring out a board with letters.
Yeah. Exactly, yes. All right, well, that was my roll. I don't get like a bonus for all the theatrics, and man,
It was a good plan.
I'm looking for anything here.
Might be
Throw
dumb
me a
enough to
freaking
believe it
button
anyway.
here.
What's
That's
do you-
true.
don't you
They
have-
are pretty
do you-
big believers.
Give me a, let's say, a performance check, and I'll base any kind of bonus off of how well you performed your little fiasco. Okay.
Oh,
I'll give you a +3. And he...
And then
Not advantage.
I guess that's a good point. All right.
we're really digging for it.
You guys-
Oh man, this is the most desperate group in the world. Just
They're
like
malnourished. They're
pulling on the
probably
robes of the
lagging.
DM
All
right now.
Roll deception again.
Please, DM. I don't know. I thought the +3 was probably about as good as it was gonna get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
Well,
said, I didn't want to roll it again. I like the +3 idea.
He
At this point, I'd just fall over. Oops.
He kind of narrows his eyes, and he doesn't seem convinced, but he also seems like maybe, because you are blessed by Zon. So he looks unconvinced, but perturbed as well. It's not like, doesn't feel like you're mocking him.
Oh, good. Yeah. So during all that, I kind of stumble forward and I rest against Draco nearby. And I said, "We're going to help him, right, Draco? We're going to help these bold people."
yes, we are little mage man.
All of that does describe me.
Yes.
Good. I will lead you to the Temple of Zon, and we will seek Zon's blessing before we leave. And we will set out for his talisman.
Just for the record, I already have his blessing. So this is for you guys, not for me.
And then I just look back at Orion, like give him a wink, like nailed it.
Yep. And then I loudly whisper over to Vor, "These guys are so stupid.
Oh man.
We're about to get hurled into the mouth of a volcano or something.
Yeah.
This is not. It's not gonna go well.
I'm starting to think that Draco is actually Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy.
So he, after you agree, he's very excited, and he starts leading you out of the.
Is he skipping?
No,
Not that excited
Oh,
then.
not
Got
that
it.
excited.
All right.
So like an
Just checking.
8 on the scale of 1 to 10. Yeah.
He's
Wonderful.
playing a major. He's playing a major scale on his gun now instead of a minor.
Nice. Yeah, it's a happier tune. That's good.
Yes.
He's got hope.
God.
I really want the gun guitar to be canon, please.
Oh, a cannon guitar?
Oh wow. Yeah.
That's the base.
That's the bass. Canon bass, gun guitar. Yeah, we'll figure out the other instruments as we go.
So he leads you out. As he leads you out, again, a group of probably 10 kind of file in and form rank around you guys as he's leading you towards the center, more in the stronghold, where it appears you're headed toward the old cathedral, and it's very quiet, but he's kind of muttering to himself. And if you guys want to roll perception to kind
I
of
would love to.
hear what he's muttering, that'd be swell.
Dang it.
Hmm.
Ouch. Oh,
Not great.
that was some good muttering.
Yeah, he's super good at muttering.
Yeah,
Well, I got a 13, so I should at least be able to hear bits and pieces. I would expect.
yeah.
He's muttering the lyrics to "Jump" by Van Halen.
Yeah, you just what you do here is jump.
The only word you can make out is Zon a couple times, but other than that, you can't really understand anything.
Is the rest of it kind of like a zon, like that kind of muttering?
All hail Zon. Yeah, kind of more like he's talking to himself, like and almost like he does it a lot, like it's kind of verbal processing almost.
I can relate to that.
So we're going to a temple. You said Zon's temple.
Mm-hmm.
Temple
Okay.
of Zon.
And for the record, my augury did say it was a bad idea to seek Zon's blessing. So
Oh yes, thank you for that reminder.
Yeah, we'll just do that anyway.
Good thing I don't need it.
Oh, here we go to go get Zon's blessing.
We're probably getting sacrificed.
Oh
no.
The ones that are already touched
Oh.
by Zon, yeah.
We just have to dip ourselves in the hot magma. What is
Then there's
this?
going to be a guy who sticks his fist in our chests, pulls out our hearts.
Nice.
Kalima.
Kalima!
That's a great movie.
It was so terrifying as a child.
Yeah, but amazing otherwise.
Still is
Yeah.
terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
So you
I
enter
was
the
about to
temple.
stick
As
that
you're going through
closer.
the streets, it's pretty dead. You do notice more lights along the way that are all burned
Oh.
out.
burned
Give
out.
me some. Well, you guys rolled perception
History?
already, and that was terrible. And so, yeah.
History?
Thanks, DM.
Yeah.
Does history work? Well, it does not work.
No.
I would wager that that perception roll was only for one of our 2 eyes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Perception was more for your ears, but I was taking
Yeah,
it for the walk over.
I'm
I
notorious
do-
for covering one eye and one ear
Should
as
we
I
do an
perceive things, and then when it doesn't
investigation
go
roll?
well, I uncover them.
gotta keep one fresh. Right?
Yeah.
It's like a pirate going above and below deck. You gotta swap the eye patch.
That's it.
Can
That
I
was
do
the actual
a,
reason.
pretty
I forget
brilliant.
about that.
can I do a religion check to see if this temple was always for Zarn, or if they took a old temple worshipping a different god to make it a Zarn?
Yes, you may.
They repurposed it.
Nope.
Also, no clue. Looks
The
very
atheist cleric
Zon-ish.
strikes again.
Fucking boar. That's amazing.
Jeez.
She's on it.
Vor touches his rosary and realizes that this is a Catholic monastery.
There's a fisher of men here.
Can I do an insight roll to see if there's anything that might appear to be like along the lines of what Macha was just saying?
That would be religion, or I guess you could do investigation, or I guess perception would be better than investigation, just to kind of like look around and see.
What would I use insight for ever then?
That's if somebody's like lying to you or detecting someone's intentions. That was when you guys
Can
first...
somebody?
Go
Can
ahead.
we ask somebody about this? Then I can determine if they're lying. No, I was joking.
Tell me more about this temple. And are you lying?
I'm just asking. I've got 3 points on it on the insight. So, all right. So I'll do perception, I guess. Ooh.
It seems like you did well.
Okay. Green is good. We
Mhm.
like green.
So sadly,
know.
you perceive beyond what you were trying to get to, and you
Yeah.
you see through time right now.
I know all
Does not
about
help.
this place, guys.
You
I know
see
all about it.
about it anyway.
That stone over there, that's
see.
sandstone.
Yep. There's
That
Zon
door,
right there.
hand carved mahogany. That door.
Yep. Yep.
They
You
really
can
need to wipe
see,
down these tables.
There's a lot of like charred bits in here, like things have been set on fire. It appears there were statues in here at one point that have all been taken down. It's kind of adorned with a lot of red and crimson. There's a lot of the windows used to be stained glass, but have been broken out. There's not a whole lot of the glass that remains. Several of the ancient pews have been rotted and kind of thrown to the side if they haven't already been burned. There's this large brazier in the center that there's no wood in there. It's just full of liquid that is burning. And there's a very sharp and acrid smell in the air.
I say to Alden, I say, no wonder Zon left. This place looks like shit.
True facts.
If I was Zon, I'd leave too. What are you guys playing at here?
And
tried
as someone
redecorating?
blessed by Zon, you would know.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I need to blow my fire on you to get some tables wiped down around here?
These are all good questions. All good questions. What would I need to roll to perceive in the ash? Does it look like there's human remains in any of this charred, ashy stuff?
That would just be a perception.
Okay.
Was I not able to tell if they were human remains?
I guess,
with my
yeah.
perception roll?
Honestly.
You would be able to, but yeah, no, you didn't see any human remains in any of the charred bits.
So it just looked like physical objects,
Just
or
dwarf remains. I'm just kidding.
I'm good.
Man.
I'm good with
Macha,
this.
run!
My father told me about this.
Now I remember Zon. Enemy of dwarves.
I knew it. Right
So basically,
about.
the place just looks like a big mess, and there's a bunch of charred remains of stuff. So almost looks like this place has just been falling apart, and like they're kind of desperate to earn Zon's favor by trying to burn random stuff.
Yeah, it looks like they've burned a lot of the old like idols and statues and things like that to try to appease
Right.
Zon. by showing that he is the one true. All hails on.
So
He is the
Yeah.
one true Zon.
So, what I think we should do is just seeing all this. I think we should demand some answers from Alden before we go any further into this situation. Because I mean, it just seems like we're maybe walking into a trap or something. I mean, this situation looks weird.
Yep, should have just killed them all.
We really did just enter the building. We haven't given him a chance to do anything yet.
Yeah. I mean, based
And
on what
I
I'm
feel like there's
seeing,
still 6 of us and 2 of them. If this is a trap, it's a really poor trap.
well, they
Like,
they
oh
did
no, the
jump
2 of
out
them got us surrounded.
They did surprise us at the beginning when we walked in with all these chips.
Yeah, and one of them
pods from
slipped
chips.
off of a roof and died.
Mhm.
Like,
We're
I'm
wearing
not
trash
worried.
cans.
Yeah, it's like their best form of offense would be to run as fast as they can into us.
Yeah. Well, I say we at least ask him to say, hey, before we go any further in, we would like you to explain what's going on here.
Right.
Yeah, you can definitely do
By
that.
all means.
Okay.
You've
All
got,
right.
You've got
I'm gonna
the
ask you a
power.
question.
Okay.
Alden, tell me, this place looks like crap. What's going on?
What does his tummy tell him?
Yeah. You guys trying to eat stuff, cooking statues to eat them?
He says, this temple has not always been a testament to Zon. We have given it to Zon in hopes for his blessings. There was old gods who lived here, false gods. They don't give us the power we need to clean our water. They don't give us the power we need to grow our food. Zon is the only one who's answered our blessings, but he only answers when he gives us when we give him talismans.
So, does Zon actually come out and get the talisman?
We
Is
take
like
Zon.
you-
We take the talismans to Zon.
and he's in here?
He's through there in the courtyard. He motions
Is-
to this large door up here.
So you can actually see Zon, like these a physical being that you can see.
Yes. Would you like to meet Zon?
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I don't really want to.
Board's like, you know what, guys? I'm gonna guard here.
Yeah. I still remember that woe thing. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like Zon, I feel like that, from what I'm seeing, I feel like that them desecrating all these old gods is what's causing their problems, and that Zon is some kind of a nasty fella.
he seems like kind of a jerk. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can I lean over and tell Orion you should step back a bit? Just maybe the back line.
Done.
Done.
He says nothing. He just steps behind Finnegan.
Can
Would
I?
you like
Maybe
to
Can
we're
I?
out
take the vor?
Just like steps over his head and like around it.
He's
Yeah.
not that much bigger than me, is he? I guess he could be.
We've never permitted outsiders to see Zon. But we're desperate for your help. And we believe that to find the talisman, you must understand Zon and understand the life he brings for us.
All right, let's go.
I feel like he's gonna sacrifice us.
I'm picturing Zon as like Sigourney Weaver being possessed by Zool and Ghostbusters or whatever that was.
There is only Zool.
I was thinking Zon might be one of those sexy mushroom guys. In that case,
Wishful
let's go see him.
thinking.
Yeah,
Let's go
it
see
Yeah.
was the wrong tone when he was like, "Ooh, I haven't seen anything come out of the forest in a long time."
This has all just been a misunderstanding.
Well, it is
let's go.
one. It is past 1 o'clock. Should we proceed with meetings, Zon, or should we wait till next session
Oh,
to
big
start with
cliffhanger.
that?
That's up to you guys. Do you guys want to meet Zon?
Next time on Tabletop Beard.
Yeah, I mean, it is a perfect
I'm
cliffhanger.
game for whatever.
Alright.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
It's a good
We'll leave
cliffhanger.
it here then.
We
All right.
Cool.
continued.
I mean, I don't want to do it. That's how good of a cliffhanger it is.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go research Zon.
Yeah.
Good luck, because I made him up.
I'll sneak into your home.
Yeah.
I just need to say that basically this guy Alden said to the group, "Do you want to meet God?" And we all said yes.
To be fair, Vor said no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the board did say no. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm expecting Thieves on from Strange Wilderness.
I'm just shocked that there's a god we can actually just meet in person and talk to, you know.
Hey, nice to meet you. Put her there.
Yeah, what? Something doesn't seem right here.
Just
I
a
do like
slob
the-
like one of us.
It's just an overweight guy with a cigar sitting in a chair without a shirt on. Hey, I'm Zon. How you guys doing?
I don't know. They call me
There's a stack-
Zon.
There's a
They bring
stack
me
full of
stuff, and then I
rations.
fix the plumbing.
Burns you with a cigar for his blessing.
The talismans are candy bars.
All right.
Just gorging himself while everybody else starves.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
a god, see? I run this place. Got crucial managerial stuff I do.
All he does is literally start a generator when they bring him food and things.
It's a
Got this
logistics
little,
nightmare.
It's a predator from Harbor Freight, so it's just as good as them Hondas, just a little louder.
All right. Well, we will play again next time on
Yes.
Tabletop Beard Dungeons and Dragons. Thanks everyone for watching, and thank you guys for playing.